Hey guys, my name is Amanda. Welcome to my channel. I am so happy to have you here today. In today's video, I'm going to share with you several spring and Easter DIYs. If you like what you see and haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please consider doing so. Also, giving me a big thumbs up really helps me out here on YouTube. Let's jump right into the DIYs. So for this first one, I am going to show you how I created this gorgeous carrot door or wall hanging using a carrot wreath form from the Dollar Tree that I kind of split in half, and also this carrot patch sign from the Dollar Tree as well, and some Dollar Tree ribbons. Now I had split this carrot in half very easily with some wire cutters. You could probably even just bend it back and forth and it would pop open, and then I just wrapped both pieces with this Dollar Tree faux burlap, this beautiful orange color, but of course that's customizable. When I get to the tip of my carrot, I'm just going to bend the ribbon inward to keep the shape that I want, the carrot shape that is. Now I'm just going to wrap the other half of the carrot, and I'm not going to wrap that top part as I have another plan for that, but I'm just covering the base here, and now I'm just figuring out exactly how I want my piece to sit on the back of this sign so it looks like that this sign is placed on top of the carrot. Once I glue down my carrot pieces, everything is flipped over. I'm going to put a few strips of fabric across the wire forms to hold them on and also clean up any metal edges. Now I'm going to take this ribbon and go across the top where my greenery is going to go so my greenery does not fall through that open space, and I'm just going to kind of tuck it underneath that top orange piece of ribbon, and that way it looks like this greenery is sprouting out. Now this greenery is from Hobby Lobby. I like to buy a giant pick of it when it's 50% off and just kind of clip off little pieces, but Dollar Tree does have some pretty greenery as well. So I'm just using hot glue to tack down these greenery pieces to the ribbon and also underneath that orange piece of ribbon until I get the fullness that I like. Here's what that should look like. And now I'm going to go ahead and create a bow with this Dollar Tree polka dot ribbon. I am just going to fold it over until I have 3 loops on either side, and then I'm going to pinch it tightly in the middle, and this will form the base of my bow. For this particular bow, I'm going to take a spare piece of ribbon and add that into my little pinch at the middle so I have some tails. I'm going to tie it tightly with a piece of twine, but you could also use a pipe cleaner or a zip tie if you preferred. I'm just going to trim off the excess of twine and fluff out my bow nicely, just getting it to lay the way I want it to, kind of twisting my tails. Then I'm going to dovetail my tails, which just means I'm going to fold them over and cut a triangle upwards like so. So I have a beautiful boutique finished bow. I'm just going to attach this to the side of my carrot in a way that I think looks nice. Then I did decide to come back in with another little piece of that ribbon and just go across there under the greenery. So it looks like there was a band before the bow was placed down, if that makes sense. I just think that gives a better finished look. Then I'm adding a little twine bow to the middle of my bow and also to that sign, and here's what it looks like. It's so pretty and it's so customizable. You could change the ribbon colors. I just think that it is so cute, again, for a wall or even a door hanger. Okay guys, let's jump right into our next idea. Another wreath that is perfect for a wall or a door. This one is so beautiful and again, very customizable. I'm going to use an egg-shaped wreath form from the Dollar Tree, some Dollar Tree ribbon, and from the plus section, I am going to use this beaded egg garland. If you cannot find this, no worries. They do sell some eggs that you could use, and you could just use beaded garland that they also sell separately, or a beaded garland from another craft store, or you could just do the eggs, whatever you like. I'm going to cover my egg wreath form with this ribbon by just wrapping it around and then gluing down, trimming off any excess so that I have a nice base to begin gluing my items on top of. So here's what that looks like. Now I'm just going to take that egg garland garland, and I am going to begin zigzagging it back and forth. Now, this is not going to cover my whole wreath form. If you want to cover your whole wreath form, you will need 2 of these. I wasn't worried about it because I knew I was going to create a bow and also some greenery, but I'm just zigzagging it just like this. And again, if you wanted to space them out more, you could even cut the eggs off the garland. There's so many different ways you could do this, but this was easy for me. I just continued to bend the garland and just form this kind of zigzag shape. Just use hot glue to attach my eggs down, and I held each egg for a second or two until it attached to my project. I also cut off the loop at either end. That was the original hanger for this garland. And now I'm going to take some of this eucalyptus and I'm going to put it on either side. Again, I like to buy a huge trailing bunch from Hobby Lobby and just cut pieces off. You can get it super inexpensive if you get it at a 50% off sale. So I'm just using hot glue to attach down this greenery, and here's what that should look like. Then I'm going to take little pieces of greenery and go between each egg and the beaded garland. I just thought that it looked a little bare and that this would dress it up and bring everything together. So here's what that looks like. Now I have a little bunch of roses from Hobby Lobby. This was $2.99 and then the 50% off. And I'm just going to place 1 rose in between each egg and glue that down. Now I found this ribbon at Dollar Tree in the plus section for $3, but they also still have gorgeous ribbons in the regular section for $1.25 as well. I'm just going to form one of the bows that I like to call my X bow by just looping around on either side. This one, however, is going to have 3 loops on either side, and then I'm just going to pinch it in the middle and tie it tightly with a piece of twine like I love to do. And once that is done, you can go ahead and fluff out the sides of your bow. When I'm explaining how I make my bows, I always like to say that the tighter that you tie your bow in the middle, the more of a fluff you can get on either side, and the more you fluff your bow, the better it looks. Now I'm going to take a spare piece of ribbon and I'm going to tie it right around the middle of my bow just to add a little bit of decoration in the middle and also give me some pretty trailing tails. So here is what that looks like. Now I'm going to dovetail my tails by just folding the ribbon over and cutting a triangle upward. And then I have a cute little bow. I did leave one tail a little longer than the other because I like that look. I am gluing it down onto my wreath into the little space that I had left for it. And here is what it looks like. I think it is so adorable, so sweet. I don't even really know what the style to call this, but I just think it is so sweet with the little roses and the beautiful pastel colors. I honestly think this is probably my favorite DIY in this video, but you will have to let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite DIY in this video? If you spy that little bunny wreath off to the side, that was from a previous video that I will link below if you're interested in making that one. Okay guys, let's jump right into this next DIY, another gorgeous wall hanging. I absolutely love this. Happy Easter sign, and it was actually inspired by Dee Dee's art workshop. I saw a cute little bunny head pop up. I think she had posted it on Instagram and it was just so adorable, and I got the inspiration for this. So I'm going to link Dee Dee's channel below. She is so amazing. You guys will love her. Check her out. Okay, on to the project. I'm going to be using a bunny head wreath form from Dollar Tree and a faux wood round sign that has a frame on it from Dollar Tree. I'm going to flip my sign over, place the bunny head wreath on the back, and I'm going to apply a whole bunch of hot glue to that smaller ring in the middle of the bunny head wreath. Once that hot glue is applied, I am then going to come in with a piece of ribbon just so that that hot glue has something to attach to, and this is what it looks like to hold it down. Now I'm going to flip it back over and grab some of this gorgeous burlap that's buffalo check that I purchased at Hobby Lobby. It was $11.99, I believe, for a huge roll and 50% off of that. However, I got it on sale. I think it was after Christmas. I think I got like 90% off. So I got it way, way cheap. So keep your eye out for after season sales. But even if you have to pay the 50% off, it is still a good deal. I'm covering the ears like you just saw me do. I'm just putting some hot glue on my wreath form. I'm wrapping that fabric fabric around that little wire there, and then just folding at the tip of the ear, making sure to glue between each fold and trimming off my excess. Then you have some adorable little bunny ears on top of your little bunny head. This is what that should look like. Purchase these beautiful little paper flowers from the scrapbooking section, $5.99. I believe it was 40% off. I love working with these tiny little paper flowers, but Dollar Tree has tiny little roses if you can find them that are cheaper. So it's really the look that you're going for. I'm just going to arrange my little flowers in a way that I like them by using a hot glue to tack them down. Then I'm going to come in with some little pieces of eucalyptus and just kind of tuck them around these flowers. I'm mostly going to tuck them on either side. I just think this makes such a sweet little headband, and I absolutely love how it looks. Now I'm just going to take some ribbon that I like that I had in my stash. I believe it came from Hobby Lobby, but it's been in my stash for a while. And I'm just going to kind of fold it in on itself to create two tiny little bows, which I'm going to place on each ear of this bunny. I'm just going to secure my little bow in the middle with some twine, pulling it tightly, and then I have an adorable little ribbon. Just remember that Dollar Tree has gorgeous ribbons as well, and these patterns are totally customizable if you like the look, but you don't like the patterns that I have chosen. I added Happy Easter with my Cricut, but Dollar Tree has stickers or rub-on transfers you could use, and I did decide that it needed a little bow tie on the neck, so I just added a little bow with a scrap of that burlap ribbon, and here's what it looks like. So adorable, so customizable. It looks super cute with my buffalo check coffee bar, and I absolutely love it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, let's move on to the next one. This one, again, super quick, super easy, super customizable. This little bunny with a carrot purse. So I'm going to, again, take that big huge roll of burlap, and I'm going to take a long strip of it, and I'm just going to cut off a piece that I can fold over on itself. I'm going to be creating a little purse or a little pouch. So here it looks like folded over, and now I'm just going to take some hot glue and glue both sides. Of course, I'm going to leave the top open. Once I get both sides glued, I'm just going to trim the top to make sure that I have a nice clean finish on the top. Here's what it looks like. I'm actually going to glue my little carrots down inside of my little bag so that they don't wiggle around on me, but that's totally optional. You could even put a little bit of filling down in the inside of your bag if you wanted to. I added a little jute twine bow to the top of my bag. I did end up folding it down a little bit later because I made it a little bit too big for my bunny originally, but that is how I did it. I traced my bunny onto some scrapbook paper. This particular one came from a pad from Michael's, and I used a hot glue stick to attach my scrapbook paper to my bunny. I then glued my little carrot bag down at an angle on top of my bunny. I added a couple of little jute twine bows to my bunny's ears so it looks like it has little piggy bunny tails. I'm not sure how that works, but super cute. I just trimmed down the tails to get the look that I was going for. This project is like a 5-minute project. It is just so adorable. I think if you wanted to replace the greenery on the carrot with some eucalyptus or something like that, you totally could, but I love this project. Yeah, this last project is kind of keeping with the last theme. We're going to make a bigger little bunny bag full of carrots and eggs. So again, I just folded this burlap over on itself to make a little pouch, gluing either side. And once my little pouch is made, I'm going to set it aside. I'm taking another strip of that burlap, and I'm going to go ahead and cut off the stitching on the side. Now I'm just going to cut two pieces that I think the width looks good off of, and I'm going to glue these two pieces together. This is going to be the handle of our little messenger style bag. Once I get these two pieces glued together, I'll then take my scissor and just kind of trim so that these pieces are neat and uniform. So I'm just kind of trimming off the edges, removing any excess, and just kind of making this look neat and tidy. Once that is done, we can attach it to our little pocket bag by just adding some hot glue to the inside and just attaching the end of that little handle inside on either side. And here is what our little messenger bag looks like. Super, super cute. Now you could totally stuff the bottom with whatever you wanted to stuff it with to fill it out. I didn't. I just went ahead and glued my little carrots and my little eggs to the top. I did kind of cut one of the eggs in half so it would fit a little bit better. I think I cut down a carrot too, so you can kind of play with this and just get it however you want it. You could even fill it with some greenery or some florals if you preferred. Now I'm just going to go ahead and tie a little piece of twine around my bag just for some embellishment. I cut off the excess and added a twine bow. This looks super cute hanging off the shelf, hanging off of your wall, hanging off of a doorknob or handle. I just think that it is adorable and very easy to create. I want to thank you so much for stopping by today. I really appreciate you sharing part of your day with me. I hope you enjoyed these DIYs. I'm going to give you one last look at our adorable little bunny, our little messenger bag, as well as our egg wreath. And please let me know down in the comments which was your favorite. Maybe it's this easy little bunny with a purse or this carrot sign. Thank you so much. Again, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Take care, friends. See you soon.
Subscribe to my mom's channel, and thank you for watching today's craft and stay safe.